5 years of media excellence from our studios right here, Kokomimli, with digital address GA0992539, live on your Joy News channel, also on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. I am Na Ajele Duku, and it's a pleasure to bring you all the conversations on trending on Twitter, Instagram, and also on Facebook. Join us, the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Joy News on TV. Also, send me a WhatsApp on the number 0540-109009, 0540-109009. Welcome to the show. It's going to be pretty packed and exciting. Now, let's move to our very first story. On Thursday, President Akufo-Addo will deliver the State of the Nation address. Ahead of that, we have been asking if he has managed the economy well. There was a poll on Facebook, and we will show the results soon. But here are your interactions on Facebook. Now, this is coming from Anon in Tone. He says, except his family and friends and those bootlickers will say he has managed the economy well. This is from Antonio. He says, Joy News Pa, you see clear mismanagement like this, and you are here asking us questions, asking government to explain to us why someone's factory was destroyed and stop conducting, needless polls. Nortra said, which kind of economic, apart from galamsey and stealing? John Goodboy says, how do you manage the economy with collapsing other people's businesses and appointed your family and friends into our government? So many people at home today because of greedy Akufo-Addo. Well, that's his comment coming on the particular issue of if the president has managed the economy properly. This is coming from Solomon. It says the economy must reflect in our wallets. Check yours and see. Books don't manage an economy. Please be serious with things comforting us and stop the politics. These are the comments coming on Facebook concerning the SONA, that's the State of the Nation address. This is from Don Shaka. He said, Nana messed up with Ghana's economy. And this is coming from Suleimana Isa. He says, if you talk pet, they will say you are NDC. May God have mercy for those of us on the street. And these are the comments coming on Facebook. With the poll, we asked if the president has managed the Ghanaian economy well. This is from Cletus Iklu. He says, I bought a bag of sugar for 165 2 weeks ago, and just yesterday has been increased to 195. A gallon of oil for 135 Ghana cedis now is 165. Where is the good management? Now, let's look at the results of the poll on our Facebook page, which has been running. It still has some more time to go, so you can go to Joy News on TV and participate in that poll. Bring you the results of the poll very soon, but still on the SONA, we have been asking what issues you expect the president and Akufo-Addo to tackle in his address, and here are your reactions also on Facebook as well. And it's coming from Eric Kukusin. He says nothing really than the rhetorical statements. An examiner setting questions for himself, answering the same questions and marking same and scoring himself 78%. Agbana, okay. This is coming from Henry Richard. He said the rates at which people he appointed are putting matters in their own hands and using power for their personal gains instead of the nation. We employ them to work for us, not to take advantage of us and cause havoc in the country. This comes from James Biney. He said, he must be bold to tell Ghanaians he has completely failed them. We'll soon open the phone lines and get your reactions as well. But these are the comments coming on Facebook. as to what to expect from the president with the State of the Nation address, says, I don't expect him to tackle any issue. It's of no use expecting that from his government. Rather, have questions for them. Have they started packing? So I'm opening the phone lines. Call us on 0302-211-691 or 0302-211-692. You can call us and tell us your opinion, your thoughts. What you think the president is going to address when it comes to State of the Nation address. That's happening on Thursday. Now, 0302-211-691 or 0302-211-692. I'm here and I'm ready to hear what you have to say. Now, this coming from Bismarck Alvin. He says, as usual, he, Akufo-Addo, will come and tell us lies again. He should address our arrears issues. Hashtag Galamsey President. Wow. And this is from Halal. He says, different days, but the same results. Ghana, what a pity. It's coming from David. He says, I don't have a factory in my district. My village does not have a dam. My constituency has got nothing. Its share of the $1 million. He should also tell us specifically the things he has done to arrest the dollar. And these are the comments coming on people's thoughts of what they think the president is going to address in the State of the Nation address. I have Emmanuel from Stetri also on the line. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning. Thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome, Emmanuel. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Please go ahead.
Great. Actually, I don't see anything like, I think he has failed us. Coming from where I am, yes, the president told us Ghana beyond aid, and then meaning everybody should contribute to the growth of the country. If you look back to Seshi, we have everything. We support the government coming from cocoa, bauxite, timber, a whole lot, food stuff, but still we are deprived. So I don't get it. What the government take us for? Like a slave, current modern day slave working for the people. At least we should also have something, because if you come here, our schools are poor. I can't boast of any senior high school here in my region. Hospitals are bad, road network poor. Yet we keep supporting the country with this and everything. So, to me, as a youth, I think the government has totally failed us. And it's not just this government. NDC and NPP who have failed Ghanaians totally. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. I have Philip from Tongu on the line. Hello, Philip.
Hello.
Good morning, Philip. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Can you go on with your thoughts, please?
Yes, I think I don't expect anything new from this government, except that the policies of this government has been backed by a media vibrancy. And I think it's deceptive to well-meaning Ghanaians. For example, if you take their one village, one dam, it's a total failure. I wish you've come to our area so that I will send you to a dam, the so-called dam. As I talk to you now, that dam is totally dried. Nothing is there. If you take the planting for food and jobs, you can see that it's also another policy. It's like agri subsidies, in which every government has done it. Let me give an example. When you are talking about planting for food and jobs, in which everybody is jumping upon the bandwagon and they are talking about it, what it simply means is agro subsidy. There's nothing new about it. So I don't see why these things should be given a media attention and people, and even with the minister, the secretary minister coming out to say that they have employed about 780,000 people. And I was sad when I hear one of your people at Rafik Salam went out with them and to a lady who was cultivating about 100 and something acres. And I was surprised because if you take the subsidy that is named as planting of food and jobs, can only take care of subsistence farmers who are doing 1 to 10 acres. So how come Rafiq Salam was woefully misled and he was misleading the whole public, the whole country?
Okay.
I think it's something that the government will have to pick up.
Okay. Thank you so much, Philip. Now I want to go to Abdul Ganiyu. Abdul, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
How are you doing, my dear?
Yes. Good morning to you and good morning to your viewers. Good morning to my people from Savannah region. Having said that, I think Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana, so far, so good. Let's give the credit to him. In 3 years, Mama, he has performed better.
Okay.
You see, we, the 5 northern regions, we appreciate what they did for us, like the education sector. You see, the accessibility that we are talking about, the accessibility about the free senior high school. How?
Yeah.
Today, we would have a lot of people, those who could not get to the schools because of what? Lack of resources. But today, all of them, those who are ready, those who are rich, those who are poor, all of them are now in the schools.
Wonderful.
Because it's for Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. That is the accessibility. Let's come to the planting for food and jobs. You see, I'm from the north. I'm from Savannah region. And the constituency that I'm coming from is a farming constituency. The people of the constituency are grateful to Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. You see, before the President of the Republic, they reduced the fertilizer for us. We know last 2015 to 2016, before you can get money to buy 1 bag of fertilizer, it was 1.2 a bag. But 2018, 2019, you can get it 25, 20-something Ghana cedis. But that is what we are talking about. That is a good governance. If you are going to talk of governance, let's get all this in for.
Thank you so much, Abdul. Now, I want to pick a call from Frank right here in Mataheko, Accra, and he's our last caller. Hello, Frank. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
How are you?
Yes, I'm good. And you?
Now, I want to hear your thoughts and your opinion on the President's State of the Nation address.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please.
Good. Yes, I don't expect anything extraordinary from Akufo-Addo. As usual, yes, I expect him to come, his usual self on the campaign platform, sloganeering stuff, attacking his political opponents and then touting non-existent and unfulfilled promises. I expect him to make more promises because that is stuff in trade. And believe you me, he would tout the half-baked free SHS. I believe the free SHS is going to feature prominently, even though it's a great idea. It's been a monumental failure. But I expect him to, I expect him to let it feature prominently in his speech. And he will, believe you me, he will steer clear of Galaxy, PDS, PPA, and other scandals that have rocked this government. This guy has been a big disappointment, and I expect Ghanaians to take away their political and tribal lenses and get rid of him before he plunges Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana into irredeemable chaos and confusion.
Thank you so much, Frank. Have a lovely morning. Now, let's check out the polls, the results from the polls. And as you can see right on your screen, has the President, Nana Akufo-Addo, managed the economy very well? He's running at a 31% for yes and 69% for no. Now, the polls are going to end in 21 hours. You can visit our page on Joy News TV on Facebook, I beg your pardon, and then you can also join in the poll. Send your comments and everything. Now, let's move to our next story. So, former news editor of the Inquirer newspaper, Raymond Archer, has described the demolition of his printing press at the Ghana Trade Fair Center as unacceptable. He says he's leaving the matter to his lawyers to deal with. According to Mr. Archer, no notification was served on him, but admitted authorities at the facility sometimes Bakago had said that they were on a mission to redevelop the place and might carry out such an act. Here's what Mr. Archer had to say speaking to journalists on Monday.
What has been happening with us and Trade Fair is that about a year ago, they said that they wanted to redevelop the trade fair. So we said, okay, we're happy that the trade fair gets redeveloped, because it came to a point where we even had to bring light here. Things were not the best. Then they told us that, well, in redeveloping the place, we had to leave the trade fair. So I said to them, we're here not by the fact that we just came here and sat here and took your land and stayed on it. We applied for this land. You gave us this land. You supervised the construction of our factory. So even if there's going to be redevelopment, I thought the best thing was, one, to at least include us in the redevelopment, or two, to alert us that, okay, look, we think that we want you to leave, but these are the terms under which we want you to leave. They said they were not interested in anything. They just wanted us to leave so that they can bring their own businesses here. So it was one harassment after the other. So we decided that we're going to go to court. So we went to court and we got an injunction on the trade fair. Last Wednesday, they went to court to remove the injunction. And our lawyer immediately filed an appeal and a stay of execution and served them as at Thursday and Friday. This happened on Wednesday. So they were served on the last one on Friday. Then Sunday night, with all those things pending, they decided to come here and come and destroy the factory completely.
That Achave speaking to the press on Monday. Now, there are lots of reactions to this particular story on social media. Let me read a few of them to you on our Facebook page. It's coming from Benjamin Kwekweji. He says, businesses are collapsing. People are struggling day in, day out, looking for a job. And the small ones we have, you're destroying. What kind of country are we living in, Oman Ghana? And this one is from Amos Afed. He says, clearly he was not ready to move. So you move in and remove the machines to a safer distance and then demolish the building. The state has power. It equally has responsibility to go the extra mile in exercising that power with common sense. Vivian Asari says, demolish the factory with all the machines. That is pure wickedness. Those working the factory, are they not Ghanaians? Why are we allowing politics to destroy Ghana? Those are comments coming on the demolition exercise at the trade fair. This is from James Aponte. He said, this trend of demolition structures is very wrong, to say the least. A country begging for investors turn around and frustrate their own citizens' efforts. Bernard Ankama says, this is very bad. To small investments, come on, why? It's from Sylvia. She said, this is very bad. Emmanuel Odonko said, this is pure wickedness. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Very sad. And up a process, they were given eviction notices 4 years ago. Some left 2 years ago. Go to court to seek redress if you feel cheated. And these are the comments coming from our Facebook page concerning the demolition of structures at the trade fair. Now let's take a quick break, and when I come back, I'll bring you more interesting trending stories.